This is the fifth episode of the series, Olympics, Gender Equality. Up to now, you have learned about the history of women's involvement in the Olympics, from the beginning of the Games to the present day. In 1900, when women first competed in the Olympics, only 22 out of a total of 997 athletes were female, and they competed in just 5 sports. During the last Olympics in Beijing, 43% of the athletes were female. Today, both the Winter and Summer Olympics still have several elements of gender inequality. One of the sports that clearly shows gender issues is the ski jump. You have seen that the ski jump was not an Olympic event for females until it was approved recently. Another sport that we explored was archery. Through the interview with this year's Olympics, British female archery participant Amy Lee Oliver, you have the opportunity to get a female athlete's unbiased perspective on a sport that isn't considered as high profile as some of the other Olympic sports. Aside from sport itself, media and endorsement have widened the gap between female and male equality. Male athletes are endorsed on average 3 to 4 times more than female athletes. If a female athlete receives a big contract with a company, she is expected to reveal more skin and appear more beautiful. To address the gender equality issues, several programs have been established throughout the year to encourage more females to pursue a higher ranking role in administration. The International Olympic Committee, also known as the IOC, Women and Sport Commission, was established in 1995 to advise the IOC Executive Board on suitable policies to be developed in gender equality in sports. On the basis of its recommendations, an action programme was developed and implemented by the IOC through its section for women's advancement. In 1997, as part of its Women and Sport policy, women's membership of National Olympic Committee executive committees had increased. These were for women to hold at least 10% of executive decision-making positions by 2001, rising to 20% by 2005. There are still only 16 out of 115 members of the IOC that are women.
For the upcoming Olympics, UK Sport has developed a number of initiatives to support the role of women in sport and to address any gaps in all aspects of sport, whether as an athlete, coach or administrator. The Women and Leadership Development Program helps to tackle the issue of women's representation within the highest ranks of British sport. The program was established to address the low level of women in senior administrative positions in sport and helps periods of intense training and continuous support to build leadership skills and enable the participants to maximise their potential. Approximately 70% of participants had been promoted and 80% stated their confidence to lead had improved. There is no doubt that gender inequality exists not only in sport but in our society. We can use sport as a tool to promote social change. Besides the multiple recent projects of leadership courses for women in all continents, many past Olympic female medalists and participants are inspired to empower girls and young women through sports. Some travel to socio-economically deprived areas in search of talented female athletes. Often those areas are male-dominated. Those who are selected are given a series of training and development, hoping they will excel and increase their self-confidence. They will become a role model for young females in their hometowns, which ultimately encourages them to strive to success. Playing sport at a young age gives many health benefits and reduces the risk of chronic diseases in later life. It also teaches children about teamwork, perseverance, and sportsmanship. It changes attitudes and promotes psychological well-being through building self-esteem, confidence, and social interaction, as well as helping to reduce stress, anxiety, and depression. Up until now, you have learned the different programs promoting gender equality and the benefits of playing sport. We hope that through this series you are more aware of gender issues in Olympics and sport.